Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Trigger Kiss. We are doing our celebration for having found out that we're on our way to finals. Hooray! We beat preliminaries, and we're hanging out at Yamato's house, playing with his new game console. And for some reason, all the file names are Azuma, and that gives me a bad feeling. So let's see if they're founded or not. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. So that's what it was. I make sure my files are named Yamato. Makes sense. Christ, people are getting the wrong idea because you don't get the game for yourself, Azuma. But I'm still short on my allowance. I got no choice. Either way, you're barging into my room too often. But you're the one letting him in. Yamato looks indignant, but it doesn't seem like he's actually mad. That's the kind of friendship they've got. Yamato and Azuma are really good friends. I haven't seen Yamato with any other of his friends either. Huh. Wait a second. Now that I think of it, I haven't heard a word from Yamato about any other of his friends besides Azuma. Yamato? What is it this time? Yamato, are you friendless except for Azuma? And what face will we use? We are going to use this clever smirking face here. We're going to tease him about it instead of being sad about it. Friendless except for Azuma? It's been a while since I met someone stupid enough to pick a fight with me head on. We're taking this outside. That's not what I intended. He's totally scary about this too. Is that so? Then I'll let you go if you can give me a proper explanation as to why you asked. I can. A good explanation. Oh! I'll be your friend, Yamato. That's not an explanation. Step outside for a bit. That made him more popular. That was so cute, though. Because he's obviously playfully teasing us. And if we were already together, this would end up in a really cute wrestling match and he would tickle me. Darn it, Yamato, why does this have to be a set or B-rated game and we have to move so slowly? Hey, do you have a second? Mikado to the rescue! Mikado was next to us as we were making a racket. He cuts in to speak while he's casually using the game console. I've been looking at all the game data, but I can't seem to find a single file named Yamato. Yeah, look at that face. Oh no, Yamato! What's that you say? Yamato snatches the controller from Mikado and he scrolls up and down through the save files. It's not here. That can't be. My data that I worked so hard for. No! It's the end of the world! And I really mean it. Because everybody knows how much it sucks if you put like 80 hours into a game to lose it. I mean, I don't know how long he's been playing with it, but I'm pretty sure it's a long time. It must have been a huge shock to him. Yamato is struck still, staring at the screen dumbfounded. Azuma, you should run. It's then that Azuma timidly tells Yamato, Oh, Azuma, no, run. Sorry, Yamato. The truth is, last time I was saving, my finger sort of slipped. I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry. Azuma! Oh, that sounds horrible. Hey, Yamato, you're taking this too far for just a video game. Mikado, Banri, we've got to stop him. That's not true, Futaba. Things must take their course here. Only death awaits those who erase save data. It's boys' code. Oh, that's not just boys' code, guys. I'm telling you, man, us girls, we're just as possessive of our save data as you guys are. I played Pokemon Snap once, and those cartridges only have one data save. You can't save multiple games. I got every single picture in that game, and the highest score you could possibly get. My sister, she asked me if they could erase my data and so her boyfriend could play it. I said no, please, because I did all that stuff and it took a really long time. She did it anyway. She took it behind my back, erased my save data. I don't even know how far they got in that game. Probably not very far, but I never got to play it again. It was very upsetting. And it would be equally as upsetting to lose any game that you put, like I said, 50 to 80 hours into or something like that, lost. So guys, it's not exclusive to the male gender. Damn boys!
And this is for my save data.
Ugh! Sorry, Azuma, but you deserve... Actually, Yamato, you kind of deserve it too, because you should have had backup files. Chapter 4, Summer, the Beach, Training Camps. This is all part of youth. Volume 23, which is pretty much the same thing that Chapter 4 said. A clear sky, and below a near transparent ocean of blue. And the white sandy beach next to it, scorched by the sun, signals the coming of summer. Why am I at the beach again? Why question it? Lounging underneath an umbrella, I recall the sequence of events that led me here. Yes, it all started a few days after we celebrated winning districts. Flashback time. It's already been a few days since our hard-fought victory against Takuroin. We've already put our hearts into training for finals. That's when one day, after school...
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Ahem. The Superpower Club has been confirmed for entry to finals. It's all thanks to you guys. I can't be grateful enough for the services you've perforated this club.
Mikado, Banri, and Futaba all thinking, perforated?
Azuma, it's provided, not perforated.
He finally started acting like the club president he is, but now he's already being berated in his third line.
It's with your help that we were able to make it through prelims. I really appreciate your effort. But we can't afford to let our guard down here. Districts can't even compare to what the finals will be like.
Yamato? What part of the Kanto area are finals going to be held in?
Good question. This year it's going to be held in a district planned for redevelopment in Tokyo.
Asuma apparently was really stunned because he still got that face on. A district planned for redevelopment?
Oh, you wouldn't know because you just transferred here.
He's talking of a certain district made uninhabited because of the damage caused by the last war. Like you said, the district is meant for redevelopment, but there's some sort of grown-up reason holding them back from starting the construction. A grown-up reason? Ah, he finally shook himself out of it.
The higher-ups at finals must have fixed their eyes on that district because of that then. Because you can wreck everything as much as you like.
I see now. They're fixing up the district later, then it doesn't matter if anything's broken.
Also, that area has old shopping districts and sprawling mountains. It's full of variety. The field was consistently flat in prelims, but in finals you also need to take into consideration how to compete effectively with different kinds of terrain.
So essentially, it's closer to a typical battle. Way back, I competed at places like those more than a few times, but it was tough adapting to the landscape to compete.
And so, because we'll be competing someplace different this time, we're going to do our special training someplace else too. Rather, we're going to go on a training camp.
Why is it dots? Dots? Oh, so that's why. No wonder Azuma seemed to be in high spirits today. I've no objections to training camp, but where are we going to do it?
The town I was born in. Luckily enough, there's an old ryokan there that's out of use. When I put a call in, they said it's still in service, so we're going to take our training camp there.
How can it be out of use but still in service? Unless they mean it's out of season?
And guess what? It's even next to the ocean.
It's amazing that Yamato gave you the okay when our club budget is already going to be tight from transportation costs and the like.
This ape went and snatched the camp's budget from the student council.
Snatched? Did he bully them into it?
No, he persuaded the council into loaning him the extra money.
And how are we going to pay them back? Everybody's surprised.
I hadn't thought Azuma had the persuasive skill.
I really thought he'd use force to get things the way he wanted.
Are pigs going to grow wings?
They'll probably start flying by the time we start the camp. Will we be able to practice then?
Nobody has faith in you, Azuma.
Hey, that's enough with the compliments. I'm getting embarrassed.
Oh, this poor guy that's as close as he gets to compliments.
Oh, what's the day of the camp? I have to adjust my work schedule around it. It's a week after the semester ends. Make sure you get ready ahead of time.
A training camp, huh? It sure has a youthful ring to it, doesn't it, Kanzaki?
You think so too, right? Summer camps? This is what it means to be young! Alright, let's call it a day then. That's all for practice today.
A training camp with these club mates? I wonder how things will turn out. Who knows with these guys? And well, after a bit of this and that, we ended up here at this island located in the Seto Inland Sea. I was worried about this camp in the beginning, but when I get to the place and look around, I'm getting my fill of a big blue sky and ocean right here. Yeah, Azuma comes up with some good ideas from time to time.
What's the meaning of this, Azuma? We came here to practice.
Seriously, you don't know Azuma better than that by now?
If we're practicing, why are you wearing that? Ain't it obvious? Training camps are at beaches. You wear a swimsuit at the beach.
You got a pretty good physique there, Azuma.
Futaba, that swimsuit really suits you.
Thanks.
First of all, why did you all bring swimsuits? Nobody mentioned that we'd be swimming.
What? But yesterday Azuma sent a text saying to bring a swimsuit along.
That ape. He only uses his head at times like these.
Guess Yamato didn't get the message.
Don't worry about what happened in the past. You go get in your swimsuit too. I told you, I didn't bring a swimsuit. You're a guy. Just swim in your boxers.
Would he really knock him out?
Alright. I'll pay the store a visit since there's one nearby.
Now then, what should I do? I guess I'll just relax here. I'll have to focus on practice right after this, so I might as well take it easy while I can. Might as well. I get up after hearing some footsteps nearby. Oh, it's Yamato. Did he buy a swimsuit? You sure took a while, Yamato. Ooh.
Sexy.
Oh, he's blushing. You're geared up and everything, aren't you, Yamato?
Quit it with the laughter. This was the only thing they had in stock.
And what's wrong with it? Was the shop you went to the privately owned one we passed by on the way? I wonder why a store like that stocks competitive swim gear.
Why would I know? But I know they should fire their marketing head right this minute.
I suppose so.
But really, if that store is going to stock competitive swim gear, it should at least offer the basic sizes.
Does that pair not fit you?
It's a little loose. Well, it's not too important. That aside, aren't you going to swim?
Maybe I already did. I'll swim if you join me. He's not as buff as Azuma, but he looks pretty good. Nice body, Yamato. But with those bottoms being loose there, I had the feeling we're going to have a wardrobe malfunction. Somehow. I think that's a hint. We'll see. I hope to see you there to find out. Or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.